Today's Saturday night, and I'm going to make this video about friendship circles. And what I want to talk about is the importance of discernment when it comes to your friendship circles. It's very critical that when you are building friendships with people, that you establish friendships with people that will have your back in your absence. There are plenty of people that will claim to be your friend to your face and then behind your back do things to undermine you, do things that actually harm you in some way that you may not even be aware of. So it's very important that you pray about who you choose to be friends with and that you think critically about whether or not the suggestions that they make are going to in any way endanger you, because friendships should be something that empower you and uplift you and help you to be the best version of yourself. And your friendship to others should do the same thing. You should help to lift people up and to help raise them up and to help them be the best version of themselves that they can possibly be. So it's so important that you focus more on the quality of the friendships you have versus the quantity. There are a lot of people, I think we typically call them celebrities, that have a ton of friends, but when it comes down to it, in their moments of need, in their moments of crisis, often we see that they don't seem to have that support structure that they appear to have when you look at how many followers or fans that they have. And it's not to say that there's anything wrong with having a following or anything wrong with having fans, but ultimately you want to have a smaller friendship circle of true friends. I think would be incredibly more valuable and useful than having people that will maybe pretend to be your friend publicly, but will be slandering you privately. And unfortunately, this isn't always limited to friendships. This type of thing can happen in family dynamics as well. So just be really selective. Be really careful about who you choose to let into your inner circle. Make sure that you pray about it. Make sure you pray about those friendships. And if you're seeing red flags in friendships, talk with the person about what you're seeing that's concerning you. And you're going to be able to tell pretty quickly if they're able to take your feedback and are receptive to that in a way that indicates that they're actually hearing your concern and are going to make adjustments to address it. Or if they get defensive, then that's going to tell you a lot about that person right away. I just wanted to talk about this because I think a lot of people are putting their trust in the wrong thing. They're putting it in friendships, they're putting it in family relationships, they might be putting it in intimate partner relationships, and ultimately, those are all misplaced, because your first priority should always be to put your trust and your faith in your higher power and in God. So, if that is not your primary focus, you might want to look at why you're prioritizing relationships with people above your relationship with God. Um, I think it's just so important and it can help keep you on a healthy path even when you're facing obstacles. And sometimes the friendships that you're in will put you in dangerous situations, maybe not even intentionally. So you just have to be cautious and careful. It's not that you have to live in fear, it's not that you have to be afraid to be friends with people, but it's okay to have healthy distance from people until you really know whether or not they are for you. Because not everybody that appears to be for you to your face is actually like that when your back is turned. So just keep that in mind. We all would like to believe that when we're sincerely friendly with people, that they will reciprocate that. But the fact of the matter is, not everybody has the same heart as you. And if you approach friendships with an open heart and an open mind and are very generous with your time and very giving, not everyone is going to reciprocate that. So check your motives when you're building friendships. Make sure you're building them for the right reasons and be selective. That's the best advice I can give you. God bless.